Welcome back, guys. In this video we are going to be drawing the surface development of a truncated cone. We have been given a question which says draw the development, the true shape, the plan, the front elevation of a truncated cone having a base of 60 millimeter. All right, and it is also having a vertical height of 80 millimeter, and we have been given its vertical axis to be bisected at 45-degree cutting plane at the 45 millimeter mark. Okay, so that is a truncated cone. So now what we are going to do first is to draw the base, which is like the plan. So we have been given the base to be of 60 millimeter. So I'm going to pick 30 radius of 30 millimeter on my compass. All right, then place it at any convenient point on my drawing paper. Okay, then I'll draw my circle. Then the next thing we are going to be doing is to divide this given circle into 12 equal parts. Okay, that's the next thing we are going to do. So I've made a video on that also, on how to divide a circle into 12 equal parts using the two methods, the compass method and the set square method. So if you don't really know how to do that, you can check that video out. I'll be dropping the link right in the description. Okay, thank you. So this is it. We are going to divide this. Okay, so now after dividing the circle into 12 equal parts, the next important thing, which is very important, is to label the circle. All right, is to label it. So now we are going to start with labeling here as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and this is point 12. Okay, so now we are going to move straight to the front elevation. We are going to be drawing the front elevation. First of all, I'm going to project line from this point upward in this manner, then project another line from here upward in this manner like this. Okay, so at this point I'm going to draw a straight line. Let's label here as point A and this point as point B. Now moving back to the question, we have been given the height to be 80 millimeter. So from this center here, I'm going to draw a straight line upward like this. Okay, so this is 80 millimeter. It's going to be 80 millimeter. So yeah, it's going to be, so this is the apex. I'll label that as point P. All right, so from point A I'm going to join it to point P like this. Then from point P also I'll be joining it to point B, which is the base. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to truncate this particular front elevation, and we have been given from the question that it is bisected by 45-degree cutting plane at 40 millimeter mark. So I'm going to pick 40 millimeter first. All right, 40 millimeter mark, then pick my 45-degree set square. We are going to bisect it right in this manner. Okay, in this way. So let's thicken out this part. Let's thicken out this part. Like this. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to project lines from this other parts. We are going to project it to the base here of this front elevation. So we are going to project like this. Okay, then from point 3 and 11 I'm going to project also like this. Okay, this also. Okay, we have projected that. Then we are going to project this, and we are going to project this. Okay, in order to make your work very easier for you while drawing the true shape and the development, we are going to be labeling these points here. I'm going to label here as point 1. Okay, this is A1. Then this is point 12 and 2. So I'll put it as 2, 12. Then this is 3 and 11. I'll put it as 3, 11. Okay, this is 10 and 4. So this point here, I'll put it as 4, 10. Okay, this is 5 and 9. So I'll put this point as 5, 9. this is 6 and 8, so I'll make this 6, 8, and this is 7. All right, so now what we are going to do is to what, from these points we are going to draw lines to the apex, that is point P. Okay, from this point like this, we'll draw line to the apex point P like this, and like this. Okay, so it's going to be in this manner. Now what we want to do is to what, is to draw the plan of this particular truncated cone. That's what we want to do. Now in order to do that, we are going to be what, we are going to be drawing vertical lines from this part where these lines we drill to the apex is cutting the cutting plane, is touching the cutting plane. So it's going to be like this. Okay, we are going to be drawing it downward starting from here. All right, we are going to start like this. Okay, then we are going to draw this also downward like this, then to this part also like this. Let's project that downward like this. Okay, then here also like this, we are going to project this downward. Then at this point also we are going to do the same thing like this. Then this last part we are not going to be leaving it out, we are also going to do the same. Okay, like this. So now what we are going to be doing is to what, is to pick the points of the plan. So we are going to start from here. This is point 1, all right, and this is point 1 here. So I told us to label here. So this is point 1 and this is point 1. So we are going to be picking this point here. Okay, this is 1 here, going here and coming here. So for this other part, this is point 2 and 12 here, that is coming down. This is 2 and 12. So this is it here. So the part of point 2 and 12 is exactly where we are going to pick, 2 and 12. So the next one is what, is for 3 and 11. 3 and 11. All right, so we are going to look for where 3 and 11 is. This is 3 and 11. So this is it here like this. This is 3 and 11. Okay, so we are going to leave 10 and 4 for now. Then we are going to move straight to what, 5 and 9. This is 0.5 and 9 here, coming down like this. Okay, this is 9 here, then this is 5. So we'll pick this point and this point. All right, then we move to 6 and 8. This is 6 and 8, coming down like this. Okay, 6 and 8. This is it here. So we'll pick here. This is 8 here. Okay, this is 8, then this is 6. Okay, so this is what, this is 0.7. This is 7 here. So we are going to pick, trace this last point downward, then pick 0.7 here. This is 0.7. Now we want to what, draw the circle, but in order to draw the circle we have to pick points on what, on point 10 and 4. Now in order to do that, we are going to draw a straight horizontal line at this point here, this center point here, which is going to what, touch this line here, this line AP, this line AP here. We are going to draw. Then from that point where it is touching, we are going to what, draw a straight line downward. We are going to project that downward like this, in this manner. Okay, so it is actually stopping here. So at that point where it is stopping here, this point, we are going to strike an arc like, so we are going to strike the up here, all right, and the down. So that is going to be the point we are going to be making use of. Okay, so now we are going to join those points together. Now in order to do that, you can make use of your French curve, or better still, make use of a broom. or anything you want to make use of, just make sure you are drawing the curve correctly. Okay, so that's it. So this is the circle. All right, this is the plan. We can thicken out the outer circle also. Okay, so this is our plan. Now we move to the next question, which says we are to draw the true shape of this particular truncated cone. All right, so in order to draw the true shape, what we are going to be doing is to pick our 45-degree set square. Now in order to do that, I'm going to pick my ruler and my 45-degree set square. Okay, then place it like this. Let me extend my ruler backward a little bit. Okay, then I'll draw 45. Okay, I'll draw this also. This is perpendicular, sorry, at angle 90-degree. Okay, at angle 90-degree. I'll draw this also at this point. Then at this point also, I'm going to draw a line here also, like this, then like this, and then like this. So we are drawing these lines here are what are at 90-degree to this cutting plane. These lines are at 90-degree to this cutting plane. So the next thing we are going to do in order to draw the true shape is going to start with the first point. I'm going to pick my compass, then trace this point. Okay, this point 1, place it here. Okay, then from here I'm going to pick to this point. Okay, then upward, trace it upward and strike an arc. Okay, so this is point 1 here. This is the point 1. Now we are going to move to point 2 and 12, which is here. Okay, which is here. So we are going to trace it downward to this point. Okay, pick here first. We are going to pick this point. Okay, this point here. Then we are going to place it here, strike an arc. Okay, so this will be the point 12. Then still on the same point, we are going to pick this point 2 also. We are going to extend our compass to point 2, place it here. Okay, then strike an arc like this. So we have picked 3 points. Now we move to point 3 and 11. Okay, so from here to this place. Okay, this is 3 and 11. Yeah, okay, we are going to pick here like this. Okay, this is the 11, so we are going to pick here. Okay, then place it here, strike an arc. Then we'll place it here also and pick point 3, then place it here, strike an arc. So we are going to do the same thing for 4 and 10, which is going to be here. Okay, here, place it at the center here, strike an arc, then place it here, likewise here, place it here, strike an arc like this. Okay, we'll move to point 5 and 9, which is here like this. This is 5 and 9, so we'll place it here. Okay, put it on this point here, so trace it upward like this, strike an arc. Then from here also we'll put it on this other part here, which is here, so trace that upward also and strike an arc. Okay, so we'll move straight to this other part also here, which is this place. Place it here, then trace it upward in this manner, strike an arc here, okay, on this line. Then we'll place it here also, like this, to this point. Then trace upward, strike an arc. Then we'll move to the last point, which is point 7. Okay, this is the point here, so you just trace it upward here, place it here. Okay, then from here you strike an arc. Okay, so those are the points of our true shape. Okay, these are the points of our true shape, these points here, right here. Okay, these are the points. Now you can pick your French curve, or likewise also use your broom to join the points also together. So this is our true shape. This is the true shape of this cone. Okay, so we are going to move to the last question, which says draw the development, which is like the basic question we have been given right in this particular video. So now, in order to draw the development, we are going to place our compass, our set square, and our ruler, okay, at this point here. Okay, I'm going to pick a line which is what, which is parallel to this line here. Okay, then I'm going to bring it outside like this. From any convenient point, I'm going to draw a straight line in this manner. Okay, then I'm going to pick my compass and measure the length of here to here, which is length PB. Okay, that's the length we are going to be making use of. So at any point on this line, I'm going to what, pick my compass and draw an arc like this. Okay, pick my compass and draw an arc like this. So this point, let me label here as point P prime. Okay, so we are going to extend this to touch this particular point here. Now the next thing we are going to do is to what, divide this arc into 12 equal parts. Now we are going to what, pick the length of this division which we made on the plan. Okay, because the development is just like you, the front view, you cutting it then opening it. What you get is the development when you cut and open the cone. So what you get is the development. So I'll pick point 4 and 5 or 6 and 5, whichever point you want. Then from here you are going to strike 12 points. This is point 1, 2, and this is point 12. All right, so those are the 12 points we are going to be making use of. Now we are going to join this to the last point like this. Okay, so the most important thing now to do next is to do our labeling. We are going to be labeling those points. All right, so we are going to start with this point. This is point 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is point 12, and this is point 1. All right, so from these points we are going to be drawing straight lines. Okay, from P we are going to draw straight lines to those points. Okay, so this is the first thing we are going to do. So now we are going to what, pick our set square, then place it at this front elevation here. So at this points here we are going to be what, projecting a straight horizontal line to the side like this. Okay, in this manner. So okay, we projected this already. Then to the side, from here also project to the side, and from here also we are going to project to the side. So these points here, okay, like this. So now we are going to pick our first point, which is on point 1. Okay, this is point 1 here, this is point 1. So I'm going to pick from point P to 1. Okay, I'm going to place my compass at P prime here, strike an arc on 1 and on 1 also. Yeah, these are the 2 1 we have. Okay, so now we are going to move straight to the next level, which is what, which is 2 and what, and 12, 2 and 12. So I'm going to place my compass from point P to the length of 2 and 12. Okay, so when I put it on P prime, I'm going to strike 12. I'm also going to strike 2, like this. That's why I said your labeling is very, very important. Okay, so I'm going to also place it on point P. Now we are moving straight to 3 and 11. Okay, so this is 3 and 11 here, so I'm going to place it here to this point here, this point. Okay, so then place it on point P. This is 11. Okay, and then this is 3. Okay, in this manner. So we'll move straight to 4 and 10, which is here. This is 4 and 10 here. Okay, so I'll place it like this. This is 4 and 10. Okay, so from here, this point P prime, I'll strike 10. This is 10. Then I'll strike 4 also on 4 mark. Okay, this is 4. So we'll move straight to 5 and 9. The next one is 5 and 9. So I'll place it to this part. Okay, then from here, this is 9. Okay, and then this is 5. We'll strike those 2 points. Now we have 6, 8 and 7. So the next one is what, 6 and what, and 8. So I'll put it here to here, from here to here. Okay, this point, this is what, 6 and 8. So at this point here, I'll strike here, then I'll strike at 6 also. This is 8 and 6. Then the last one is what, point 7, which is, I'll place it from point P here, okay, to 7, this edge here. So this is the last point here, 7 here. Okay, so these are the points we are going to be tracing to form our what, the development of the truncated cone. But before I trace this point, if you found value in this video, please kindly hit the subscribe button to be the first to always get more of our educational content, and you can also share with your friends that might be needing it. Thank you for doing that. So now let's trace those points making use of our French curve. Okay, we are going to trace those points making use of our French curve. I'll be fast about that. Okay, so like this. Okay, so this is the tracing here. Okay, so this is the development. You can likewise ticking out this part and ticking out the 2 edges here. Thank you for watching. Peace. I'll see you in the next video.